Hey folks, Jeff here, and it is beach day! Woo! Woo! So we're from the cornfield. Gabby came out. Woo! Hi, Gabby. And her beautiful daughter. Yay! So we are going to the beach. We'll see you soon. Hi folks, and guess what? While I was here in the lake, I ran into Ben and Chris, and they are both full-timers, and they're actually got their brand new rigs, or not brand new, but their rigs, and they are so cool. So I wanted to actually show you this. So we'll continue. So guys, how long have you guys been RVing?
About 2 days. The med platform's been in there. Not living in it yet, unless you count the minivan before this, then quite some time.
Wow.
Last 3-4 years.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, decided it was time to upgrade to something a bit bigger.
Yeah.
They're better.
What was it like living in the minivan?
Terrible. Hot side, like a genius, blacked out all my windows and kind of sealed them in.
Mm-hmm.
Had to pee in a milk jug, you know, it's the whole thing.
Yeah. Bob over at Cheap RV Living, on his YouTube channel, he always shows the buckets. And so that was one of the things that I was like, you know what? No, I need an RV with the bathroom, but thanks.
Solid place to go,
yeah. So Chris, how long have you been RVing?
I've had this about 2.5 months just to get the mechanical stuff going on, and then I live in a camper that I built for over a year now.
Oh, that's
and I built that thing, and went rent-free since then, and been living good since. It's been great. I don't have any plumbing or electrical, and it's been very rustic. But I actually lived on Ben's property for the winter.
Cool.
And that was cold. We made it. We made it. I didn't plan on living in that camper through the winter. I planned on having a tiny home built right there, but that's healthy, of course. But yeah, just bought this thing and got it on the road, and it's kind of going along same progress as with his.
Yeah.
Getting there now.
So what's the best part about actually building yours out instead of buying it, I guess?
Everything's the way you want it.
Yeah. Kind of the way you want it.
I mean, that's great. It means more too.
Yeah.
It means a lot more when you go and get it yourself, you know?
Definitely.
Like Ben was talking about, he collected some driftwood on his family outing and incorporated it.
That was driftwood pine tree that I found.
Oh, cool.
Pretty neat. Build your memories into there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I was just walking, took it out and to the dunes, and we were walking out to a lighthouse 1.5 miles or 2 miles away. So we walked down the shoreline, and I just found a beaver chewed log on both ends with the chew in the middle, and they chewed all the bark off it.
Oh, cool.
So now I get to take that and incorporate it into this.
Yeah, I was actually joking that I have a space for a desk where they took out a chair, and I was saying that I wanted something like that for my desk. Mm-hmm. Playing it out.
Get to choose where you put everything.
So how long are you guys going to be in Michigan for?
I am hoping to be out of Michigan before winter, and at the very latest, right after Christmas. Might do one more family Christmas party or whatever.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to stick around for the colors out up north and stuff. I go to Torch Lake, visited up there quite a bit, and I'm going to go check out the UP here soon. I'm going to get a bed platform and everything put in that, and then I'll be taking off to the UP, probably go hit Paradise.
Okay.
And go stay up there for probably a couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And then come back and gear up for the winter, get out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually was thinking about doing a waterfall tour.
Yeah.
And because there's a really great, so one of the cool things is Ben is an artist, an amazing artist. So, how long have you been doing art?
I mean, I've been doing art since, since I was little. I started drawing lots of like frogs and toads, essentially, were my favorite creatures when I was little. So I'd always just draw little pictures of frogs, And then senior year of high school, 2007, I picked up a camera for the first time, and it was like instant art. It was suddenly I had this ability to, as fast as I could click the shutter, I could have more or less a finished piece of art. Photoshop it a little bit, make colors pop, contrast it.
Yeah.
And figured out, since I was always printing my work on matte photo paper, that I could watercolor paint over the top of a matte photograph. And then after I watercolor painted it, it looked kind of flat, and I was kind of bummed. And I sat it down on the floor for a little bit, and then it occurred to me I just needed to add some like depth. I needed to go back in with ink pens and Sharpies. And then after I did that, then I held up what I had, and I was like, all right, now I'm on to something, And then I proceeded to do 3 more very quickly, because some of them, some I do with paint with a little more control, some I literally just lay on the floor, tape to a board, and splatter paint at them, and then just kind of trace the splatters. But this was actually a self-portrait I did in school called it Living is Easy with Eyes Closed, Strawberry Fields lyrics. And then, but yeah, it kind of goes all over the board. Here's just a nice Rumi quote.
Gorgeous.
And this is me walking into my own head in this one. A nice radio flyer wagon, a stuffed animal monkey I found in an abandoned house. They're taking photographs. A nice girl dancing in a field. I built this little trash monster here, and then I left this sign on the beach that says, please pick up your trash. And I tell people they need to pick up their trash because these will start popping up everywhere, and they're very dangerous. Like, the thing could eat your dog.
Yeah.
You don't want that. And so I do a lot of the watercolor ones. Here's I added a quote in my own handwriting. I was always torn about adding words to some of my photos because I wasn't super sold on just the available fonts. But I figured out I liked that I could just do it in my handwriting and Photoshop it in. Here's a Mayan lady crossing a cobblestone street in Guatemala. I photoshopped her in front of some volcanoes, and there was a moonrise, but it kind of looks like a sunrise because of the red building behind her.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, it just goes on.
That is so cool.
Yeah, usually a pretty wide variety of prints and images. I travel to a lot of festivals and art fairs in Michigan. I set up my 10x10 booth, and I just sell prints in little framed 4x6s, and I call it stillarts.com with 1 L. Spread the inner love arts.
That is so cool. Yeah, definitely, guys, gotta check that out. Stillarts, STIL.com.
Yeah, well, it's actually spreadtheinnerlove.com.
Okay, spreadtheinnerlove.com. Awesome, and I will make sure that's linked down below. And thanks so much, Ben.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright guys, I just really want to thank you guys for being here today and being on the show and actually showing me around. I hope to see you guys on the road. Right. Thanks so much.
the pilot a space taxi, for which I